Mobile television production facilities for this broadcast are made possible by a grant from Walmart. Walmart, with their location on the White Horse Pike in Somerdale.
You're watching Sterling High School Channel 19, winner of the Mid-Atlantic Emmy Award for the best live game broadcast. Serving Hynella, Wild Springs, Magnolia, Somerdale, and Stratford.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Sterling Channel 19. We are here for some girls basketball. The Lady Knights at 1-1, the Haddon Heights Garnets at 1-1 here at the Castle. Beautiful night for some girls basketball. And I'm going to send it over to Dan and Strauss for the pregame show.
Hey, I'm Connor Strauss, your host, joined by my co-host, Dan Leakin. Dan, what do you think about this game?
All right, well, as Brian mentioned before, Sterling is 1-1 on the season. Sterling beat West Deptford to start off their season in the home opener 38-28 on Thursday. But then this weekend, on Saturday, they lost to Holy Spirit 69-49. Mackenzie McDonald has been their leading scorer so far without Bridget Dixon, also leads the team in rebounds. She averages about 13.5 points per game and 18 rebounds.
And our new point guard for the year, looking at Bridget Dixon got hurt. Ireland Kay is our point guard, averaging 5 a game. Sterling beat Haddon Heights both times they played them last year. 36-33 the first time, and then 31-24 the second time. On Heights end, they're 1-1 on the season. They lost to Haddonfield on Thursday in their season opener, who's also 1-1. They beat Highland 68-34 on Saturday. Their leading scorer on the season is Alexis Caraway, averaging 11 points a game. And then you look, another shooter they have on their team, Sammy Zabo, averaging 9.5 points a game, and is averaging around 2 threes a game, so you're going to want to protect her from outside the arc. You're going to want to play perimeter defense on her. Dan, who do you think is going to win this game?
Well, so Sterling, from the last time we streamed them, had a really good trap defense. They performed really well with the zone against West Deptford, and a lot of these shooters, that's exactly what you're going to have to do. I think Sterling will have the recipe to defeat Heights, and I think they take the win and advance to 2-1.
Yeah, and I agree with you there, Dan. I don't want to be the homer, but I do think that Sterling is a more complete team. They've got a lot of shooters. They play a good defense. They're coached well, and they beat them both times last year. So I think that Sterling does take the win here tonight. That'll do it for Knights game day. I'm going to send it back to Jake and Brian in the booth, and as always, go Knights.
Thank you very much, guys. We'll look at the Colonial Liberty standings. Woodbury leading the way last year, 17-6. Sterling at 21-7. Haddonfield 20-9. Haddon Township at 16-11. Haddon Heights at 13-15, and West Deptford at the very bottom at 11-17. And for this year's standings, Haddon Township at 1-0, Sterling at 1-1, along with Haddonfield at 1-1. Haddon Heights and West Deptford also sitting at the mark. Compare the teams on your screen. Mackenzie McDonald, Lexi Kuhn, Shane Duffy, and Aaron Quinn doing very well to start their year. And you look at Haddon Heights on your right, Caraway, Zabo, Harris, and Diorio looking very strong to start the year. Since 2007, you look at the game history, Sterling is 23-9 versus Haddon Heights. Haddon Heights' last win against Sterling came back in March of 2022, and Sterling won both meetings last year, so definitely dominating in terms of history between these two teams. And Jake, looking forward to this one. We look at the keys to the game. It's defending the three-point line, pushing in transition, and the rebounding. And as we go to the national anthem, we're going to take a look at the starters for today's game.
Aaron Quinn, guard, Summerdale.
Shane Duffy, forward, Summerdale.
Amber Wilsey, guard, Stratford.
Paris Logan, forward, Hynella.
Ireland Kay, guard, Stratford.
Montgomery Dram, guard, Summerdale.
Mackenzie McDonald, forward, Laurel Springs.
Lexi Kuhn, forward, Stratford. Caitlin Ott, forward, Summerdale. Morgan Sims, guard, Stratford. Maddie Sims, forward, Stratford.
So you look at the Haddon Heights starters on your screen. Alexis Caraway, the senior. Then it's Brielle Connor, Sammy Zabo, Gab Diorio, and Emma Harris for the Haddon Heights Garnets. We'll take a look at the Sterling starters. It's Morgan Sims, Aaron Quinn, Ireland Kay, Mackenzie McDonald, and Shane Duffy. So both teams at 1-1. Sterling looking to get back in the win column after losing to Holy Spirit over the weekend. All right, so the national anthem just finishing on up here at the Castle as we are ready to get things underway. I'm Brian McLernan, joined by Dan Leakin and Jake Clark. Guys, What are you guys looking forward to heading into this matchup?
Yeah, I think it's going to be really pivotal how Sterling plays down in the low post. And we saw it in the game against West Effort in the home opener, how impactful it was for Mackenzie McDonald and Shane Duffy to be scoring points in the paint and in transition. And so I think that without Maddie Clark on this Haddon Heights team, who was a major problem and a great player for the Garnets, I think that Mackenzie McDonald is really going to have to step up tonight for the Lady Knights.
And I think also for the Lady Knights, what they have is they have two big girls who really dominate in the post. They have Shane Duffy, they have Mackenzie McDonald. And I think they're going to be key in this game because they're going against a bit of a smaller Garnets team. Just as Jake said, I think they're going to feast tonight.
So we're welcoming in the Lady Knights starters out there on the court.
And I think that this lineup that they run without Bridget Dixon and with Ireland Kay thrown into the mix, running the three forwards and being dominant in the post is going to be super important for this Lady Knights team, especially when we talk about, again, Mackenzie McDonald and Shane Duffy, what they were able to do against West Effort. And I think that even Erin Quinn down low on the inside will cause some damage being that third forward in this lineup. So I think that control of the paint is going to be super important for the girls today.
Another thing I also want to see from the girls tonight, personally, we commented a lot in the West Effort game about how they were going so quick off of transition, trying to get to the basket immediately. I want to see today if they come out with a little bit more of a game plan, setting up a little bit more offensively, except for just going straight to the rack. And I just want to see them, develop a little bit more around, Morgan Sims and Erin Quinn, get them some looks from the outside.
So we'll see what their game plan is tonight here at the Castle. Both teams coming in at 1-1, looking to get back over the 500 mark here this part of the season. Next TV game is this Wednesday. We'll have wrestling for the first time on Channel 19 tomorrow night at 6 against Lindenwold. And boys basketball will kick off with their first home game this Thursday. But we are ready for tip-off here at the Castle. The Lady Knights at 1-1, the Garnets at 1-1. And here we go, and it's Sterling starting off possession. Erin Quinn driving toward the basket, and it's good. And just like that, Sterling wasting no time. It's 2-0.
Yeah, that's a great job of getting quick points there. Great start for the Lady Knights.
Already a 2-0 Lady Knights lead. We see the Garnets for the first time tonight. Here's a three from the corner, just off the mark. Able to keep it in play. Pass toward the corner for Caraway. Long pass toward the middle and drive inside, push out toward the corner. And that one over the head of Zabo, and Kay takes it away. Kay driving toward the basket, and that one is good. 4-0 Lady Knights.
And I like what Coach McDonald is doing, running this zone defense yet again, and they're going to try and make the Garnets beat them from the outside. We'll have to see how Haddon Heights responds from beyond the arc.
And a bit of a compliment for Ireland Kay here. She's gotten more and more comfortable as the game that we've seen before, and she looks like she's adapting to her role as the starting point guard very well.
Great takeaway there by Quinn. Immediately goes out of play. We'll take a look at the first basket in this one, coming in with just a few seconds gone on the clock. A great drive by Erin Quinn, able to put the layup through.
Yeah, major height advantage from Shane Duffy, who tipped it right to McDonald, who had the forward pass to Aaron Quinn as there's a travel.
Travel on Mackenzie McDonald. So a 4-0 Lady Knights lead here early. We'll see how the Garnets can respond. Here is Zabo, kicks it out to Harris. Here's a layup, and that one is good from Gab Diorio. Take a look at the last basket, the layup by Gab Diorio.
Yeah, nice job of fearlessly finishing at the rim there for Gab Diorio, challenging Shane Duffy in the low post and getting a bucket inside.
Kick out toward the corner. Gets it to Connor. Here's a 3-ball. That one off the mark. No good. Rebound by Quinn. Quinn drives toward the basket. Layup off the mark. Kay trying to get the offensive rebound, but it is the Garnets who keep it in play. And we'll get a travel. It was against Sammy Zabo, the sophomore guard. And now here's Mackenzie McDonald with a drive toward the basket. Mid-range shot is good. First points of the night for Mackenzie McDonald.
And she's going to be really, really important in what the Lady Knights do offensively all season long, getting her first 2 of the night early for the Lady Knights.
Here is Zabo. Gets it out to Harris. Zabo, nice pass inside. Good ball movement here by the Garnets. Here's a 3, and that one sinks in. Alexis Caraway with the 3, and the Garnets are within 1.
And the Garnets are doing something that West Deptford really struggled with against the zone defenses. They're quickly moving the ball to create Sterling defenders out of position and create their own opportunities. And I think that Haddon Heights is faring much better than West Deptford was.
And even with that insane ball movement, that was a ridiculous shot from Alexis Caraway when Morgan Sims was right in her faces. We're going to see a replay right here. A really good box out there by Morgan Sims, but just a nice shot from Alexis Caraway to inch back in this game.
And it was quick ball movement, quick pass down in the paint to Diorio, who kicked it out to Caraway, who knocked down the 3.
So the Lady Knights lead down to just 1. It'll be Ireland K to inbound it. Nice find to Sims. She'll just lob it up for Kay, and that one taken away, but we'll get a whistle. It seemed to look like Connor stepped out of bounds.
And we saw West Deptford do this a lot when Sterling was inbounding the ball. They did a lot of press down in their own area, and Sterling had a tough time getting past it.
Here's a drive for Mackenzie McDonald, and she sinks it through. 3-point Lady Knights lead.
Yeah, that was a great job off the inbound. Just McDonald seemed to get free and kind of took it off to the races there for the easy layup.
Yeah, I think they might have heard me from the side here.
That one goes off the knee and into the seats. Went off the knee of Aaron Quinn. Take a look at the basket here by Mackenzie McDonald. And once again, goes off the foot of Quinn. But it's okay. Quinn, very good soccer player as well. And another foul looked to be against Quinn again.
Pleading her case, but after 2 straight of those fouls.
Another 3 kickball violations in a row.
So here is Harris. He drives, kicks it out to Caraway. Harris gets it out to Zabo. Zabo driving, mid-range shot, no good, but a foul.
Yeah, tons of contact here, and we're going to take a look. The pump fake, Zabo drives inside and was hacked on the way up by McDonald.
And something that Haddon Heights is doing a really good job at is they're being physical when going for their shots. And we didn't see West Deptford do that much, but with Shane Duffy and with Mackenzie McDonald, that's what they have to do. They have to get physical with them and try and get something in.
In and out on that second try, so Zabo 1 for 2 from the line. Makes this a 2-point Lady Knights lead, 8-6. Over 4 minutes to go in the opening quarter. And Kay trying to send it over to McDonald, but airmails it over her head and will go out of play.
Yeah, and the turnovers are something that the Lady Knights are really going to have to try and manage, as there were 44 in the last game.
So a missed 3 ball there by Cowray, and there's a shot, no good. Dishes it back out to Quinn. Now here's Sims. Sims for the 3, no good. Off the mark. So the Garnets will take over. Here's a drive inside. That shot no good. Garnets get the offensive rebound, just sends up a prayer over to Zabo.
And even though
Caraway for 3, that one no good.
And even though that possession right there doesn't end with a basket, Brielle Connor had a beautiful pass in transition, and those are some of the looks that you want at the rim in transition if you're the Garnets.
And a takeaway here for the Garnets. Emma Harris driving inside, and that layup is good to tie things up at 8, and we'll get our first timeout of the night.
And something we're seeing from the Garnets here is they're playing with a ton of hustles. We're going to take a look at that replay here. Paris Logan makes a great play on the ball against Ireland Kay, who's a really good ball handler, and that was just a great putback.
30-second timeout.
Yeah, we're going to take another look at it. I believe that's Emma Harris, who absolutely picks the pocket of Ireland Kay and just easy lay-in on the other side. And a thing that I've noticed with this Lady Knights team, obviously still early in the season, but there's been a lot more turnovers without Bridget Dixon running the offense. Ireland Kay, great point guard, great ball handler, but just the turnovers are something that has to be cracked down on.
Yeah, for sure, Jake. I mean, Bridget Dixon, big leader in that offense last year. Led the team in points per game as well, so just an absolute monster out there on the court. And we'll see how this Lady Knights team can manage without her after her unfortunate injury that has sidelined her for the year.
And this is really interesting. All 5 Lady Knights have lined up on the baseline for the inbound play, and they all ran in unison as if Mackenzie McDonald was the quarterback and snapped the ball right there. That was very interesting.
Yeah, we've never seen something like that before. That one will go out of play. It'll be Garnet's ball.
And again, there's the Garnets doing a great job of pressuring the Lady Knights offense, and they're just, giving them the pedal to the metal right now.
Garnet's looking for their first lead of the night. Game tied up at 8. Here's a 3. That one off the mark. And it'll be Quinn to get the rebound. Caraway taking a lot of 3-point attempts to start off the night. Hasn't really worked for her. Duffy trying to feed Quinn inside, and it bounces out of play.
And when it comes to the Garnets, they're a live and die by the 3-ball kind of team, and expect to see that a lot from the Haddon Heights Garnets.
Emma Harris dishes it out to Diorio. Nice feed inside, and it went in, but the shot will not count as it hit the top bar. Hopefully we can get a good look at it here.
Yeah, and it touches the top of the basket and comes down and in, and because it made contact with the top of the basket first, that one is no good. So it's still tied at 8.
Another takeaway for the Garnets. A drive inside. Layup is good and one. Gab Diorio.
And that score right there came off of a turnover again. The Lady Knights are having a tough time of staying composed, especially inbounding the ball and making the right pass. And I think the Garnets are doing an amazing job of sticking on their person.
So the shot is good, so a 3-point Garnets lead. And now here's Quinn looking to respond.
And it seems to me, Dan, like they're struggling a little bit, the Lady Knights are, to break the press, and I think that's where most of these turnovers come from. So that's something that they're going to have to adjust to in game here, is the Garnets are really bringing the press and trying to force those turnovers, and they've been successful to this point.
And one thing, excuse me, Brian, I'm sorry, but one thing I know this Sterling team has, watching them play a bunch of other sports, is their speed. And I think off of the press, that's what they have to use to break away from their opponent and try and get open for the pass from Mackenzie McDonald.
So Lady Knights looking to respond. And another takeaway for the Garnets. Just keep racking them up here in this first quarter. Here's a three. That shot no good. Sims trying to get the rebound. Kay comes up with it. Kay driving inside. Shot no good. Foul call. Jump ball.
And it one-on-one opportunity there for Ireland Kay. Drives inside, and I think they get Sammy Zabo with the blocking foul. And actually now looks like it's going to send Kay to the line.
First shot missing from Ireland Kay. Second try is good, so 11-9 Garnets. 1:25 remaining in the opening quarter. Here's a three ball. That one too strong. Now here's Quinn with it. Quinn gets it stripped away, able to stay with it. Sims takes a fall and a foul. Very aggressive defense by Haddon Heights.
We've seen this game get very physical as Morgan Sims took a tough shot over here by the broadcaster's table.
And I think that's definitely a way to try and crack the cookie a bit, though. I mean, trying to be physical with the Sterling team, they have a bit of a height advantage over you. Probably one of the smarter things you could do if you're the Garnets.
So a minute left here in the first quarter. 11-9 Garnets on top. Pass out to Caraway.
That was another turnover by the Lady Knights. We're going to have to really see them preach ball security.
Here's a three from Caraway, too strong. Nice offensive rebound by Harris.
Well, and
mid-range shot.
That's a term you really hear in football, is ball security. But right now, with the way that the Garnets are taking away the ball from the Lady Knights,
that one is good from Ireland Kay. A mid-range shot. A long two-pointer ties it up at 11. So less than 20 seconds to go. That one gets away. Kay scoops it up. Kay driving toward the basket. No good. And it goes out of play. Clock stopping at 12.1.
And ball security, I mean, you see it happen to the Garnets there, too. I mean, we've heard the word ball security for the past 3 weeks a bunch of times as Eagles fans, but saying it now, and you're seeing it here, how it's going to negatively impact the team.
Here's Quinn. Nice pass out to Kay. Kay from three. Not enough on that one. Dish out. Pass up to Sims. And the Lady Knights can't get a shot off. But we're going to take a look at Schulz's house, looking very festive during this holiday season. This game tied up at 11 after 1.
Watch where you're going, pal.
Oh, wait a minute. What?
Guys, this has to stop. 8% of high schoolers have bought on school property. It isn't cool. This ain't no fight club. We have to change.
What a gorgeous shot right there, looking very Christmassy as we are back here on Sterling Channel 19. Second quarter action here for the Lady Knights. This game tied up at 11. And the big story for the Lady Knights in that first quarter was the turnovers.
Yeah, absolutely, Brian. Just way too many turnovers for the Lady Knights in that first quarter. And the Garnets, give them credit. They did a nice job of taking the ball away on a couple of those. But some of them were ill-advised and unforced. And I think that we're really going to have to see them take care of the ball a little bit more in the second quarter.
Another thing that Haddon Heights did really well, and we mentioned it a bunch of times so far, but they've done really well on the inbound balls. They've done really well pressuring Sterling right into it, and then even caused a turnover that turned into a score for the Garnets.
Here's a three-pointer, and that one perfect. Emma Harris from 3.
That's a good way to start off the second quarter for the Garnets, and we talked about it earlier. This is a team that will live and die by the 3, and you see Emma Harris draining one there.
Now here's Kay with it, trying to feed it over to McDonald, but the pass too strong. It does go out of play. We'll take a look at the 3 from Emma Harris.
Yeah, nice job by Emma Harris moving off the ball and creating space for herself to get a pull-up 3. Nice job there to start it off for the Garnets.
Here's Sims able to get it to Kay. Quinn in the corner. That one's stolen away. Garnet's able to keep it in play.
And the Garnets have done a nice job of denying Mackenzie McDonald the ball down in the low post to begin the second quarter.
Nice pass, never mind. Morgan Sims takes it away. Sims driving toward the basket, swatted away. What a play by Sammy Zabo to deny Morgan Sims.
2 great defensive plays here in just one replay. Nice job by Morgan Sims jumping the passing lane, and then Zabo swatting that one away and preventing an easy layup.
There's McDonald on the inside, just chucks it up, no good. Rebound there by Harris. Harris, a great start to this second quarter so far. Which gives the Garnets a 3-point lead. Here's a mid-range shot, no good. Rebound by Sims, and take a look at a smart play here by Sims.
Yeah, this is a veteran move by Morgan Sims. Bounces it right off of the Haddon Heights defender and gets the ball going Sterling's way.
Quinn trying to get it to Kuhn in the corner. It'll be Sterling who will maintain possession. It's going to be Kay to inbound it. Gets it out to Quinn. Less than 6.5 to go in this first half. And it looked like Harris just took a bit of a fall.
Yeah, we're going to take another look at it, and they're going to get the illegal screen there, I think, on Mackenzie McDonald. Her 3rd foul already in this contest, so that's going to put the Lady Knights in a tough spot with their leading scorer now coming out of the game in foul trouble, especially on something as simple as an illegal screen.
And we said it the first game that we broadcasted that Mackenzie McDonald she's such a physical and she has so much passion for the game, but that does put her in a lot of foul trouble, and we're seeing it here early on and early in the second quarter for the Lady Knights.
Some great ball movement there, but a foul called at the end as the shot cannot go in.
And that's going to be super important for Haddon Heights, is because Sterling is running this zone defense. Quick ball movement to different players catches Sterling's defense out of position and gets you looks like that. Not a basket there, but leads to a foul. Now some chances at the stripe.
Brielle Connor from the line. No good on her first try. Her second attempt is good. So a 2-possession lead for the Garnets and a timeout called. You can follow us on Twitter or X at SterlingTV19. Find out whenever we go live all of our winter sports highlights and much, much more. Again, you can find us on Twitter or X at SterlingTV19.
Yeah, and right now I think some of the major takeaways that we're seeing from this game, Mackenzie McDonald in foul trouble, and the Garnets have done a nice job, Dan, of denying her the ball inside. So somebody else for Sterling is going to have to step up, and we talked about how important it is for Sterling to score in the low post. I think we're going to have to see somebody like Aaron Quinn, Paris Logan, or Shane Duffy really step up and bring up that scoring load now with Mackenzie McDonald in foul trouble. And I think that the Garnets have done a nice job not only in their half-court sets, but they've done a nice job defensively forcing Lady Knight turnovers.
Yeah, there's not much I can say off of that. You kind of took my thing, and hey, there's a little duck.
I think that's a penguin.
A penguin. All right. No, I don't like the Penguins, so go Flyers. Anyway, so I think the Garnets have done an amazing job of playing defense and, limiting the bigs for Sterling, because that coming into this game, that's what we all said was going to be key for Sterling. If Shane Duffy and Mackenzie McDonald can perform against a team like this, and I think the Garnets have done a great job of limiting them and limiting the damage on the scoreboard.
So here's Quinn. Gets it out to Kuhn. Kuhn from 3, no good. Logan with the rebound. Dishes it out to Sims. Now here's Kay. Kuhn in the corner. It gets it to Quinn. Kuhn from 3, no good. Logan again with the rebound, then bobbled out of play.
And that was a strong rebound there by Paris Logan of the Lady Knights, doing a nice job of cleaning up on the glass and keeping it Sterling's way.
And a takeaway there once again by the Garnets. And they'll go back the other way. A drive toward the basket, shot no good. Quinn with the defensive rebound. Sims gets it out to Quinn. No buckets scored yet for the Lady Knights here in this second quarter. We'll see if they can change that here on this possession. Quinn able to get it out to Kuhn, now Logan.
And I think one thing we haven't talked about enough about these Haddon Heights Garnets is the amount of pressure.
That one too strong. And we'll get a whistle. It's going to be on Zoe Fuller.
And even though that possession didn't result in a basket for the Lady Knights, they showed a good job of staying patient, moving the ball around a little bit more. Morgan Sims kind of took the lead role in that possession, and they did a really good job of keeping composed, not taking a risky shot, and finding the open person.
Yeah, they got the good look that Ireland K had for the basket, as you see a basket there from Gab Diorio. But they got the look that they wanted, just couldn't convert at the cup, was Ireland K.
So Quinn driving, trying to get it to Logan. She somehow keeps it in play. Here's a layup, no good. And it goes out of play. And we'll take a look at the last basket here by the Garnets.
And again, quick ball movement that finds Diorio down in the low post. And she's had a couple buckets down there off of quick passes from the Garnets.
So Quinn quickly gets it out to Kuhn in a jump ball. It'll be Quinn to inbound it for the Lady Knights. Trying to get it over to Kuhn. Now here's Kay with it. Kuhn, long range 2, and that one no good, too strong. Kay from 3, too short on that one. And it goes out of play. And I'm starting to see a little bit of frustration here by the Lady Knights in this second quarter.
Yeah, and I think they're just trying to force too many outside shots. And in the success that they had against West Deptford, it was all points in the paint and all off transition. And right now they're trying to take too many contested jump shots.
Here's a 3 ball. That one off the mark. Rebound by Sims. 6-point lead for the Garnets. And a foul there. That's going to be against Emma Harris.
And off that Garnets possession, something we're seeing, and they're doing better and better as the game goes on, surprisingly, their ball movement is really good. They have a nice chemistry with each other, and they're finding the open person as much as they can. They just haven't converted.
So here is Quinn. Sims from 3. That one too strong. And Logan could not get the offensive rebound, so the Garnets get it back. Up by 6, less than 3.5 to go in the half.
And right now the Lady Knights seem to be getting looks that they want. They just can't convert.
Here's a drive inside. That one no good. Goes out of play. It'll be Sterling ball.
Like, that was a well-designed play there from Coach McDonald that was designed to get Morgan Sims a look from 3, and they're just not able to convert. And they've had a couple chances at the rim where they couldn't convert, and I think that frustration set in, and you saw them force a couple jump shots, a couple possessions of that.
Here's Kay with it. Connor working against her. And that one gets stripped away. And the Garnets take over, and a whistle, and obviously the coaches don't like it. We'll have to take a look at it here if we can.
Yeah, head coach Lauren Kendra of the Garnets getting very fired up. Wanted a double dribble on Ireland Kay. And we see a look there at the foul in the middle of the court that happened previously.
Sims driving, that one too strong. Rebound by Kuhn. That shot can't connect. Still no buckets for the Lady Knights here in this second quarter.
And they just can't convert right now, Brian. I mean, they're getting good looks at the rim, and they just can't seem to find the bottom of the basket.
And they started forcing some shots to begin the quarter, but then right now, no matter what they shoot up, they just can't connect. But guess who can connect? Emma Harris from 3 makes it a 9-point Garnets lead.
And honestly, that was pretty good defense from Sterling, but Emma Harris with an amazing three-point shot, a really nice stroke, and perfectly into the net.
So here is Sims. Sims drives inside. That shot no good. Rebound by Szabo. Szabo driving. That shot no good. Cannot connect. And it'll be Logan who keeps it in play for the Lady Knights.
And the offensive woes have continued here for Sterling. Again, not getting great opportunities.
Kuhn from the corner. That one's good. Beautiful shot from Lexi Kuhn, and that's got to feel good for the Lady Knights. It's now a 6-point game.
And that is exactly what you needed right there. Lexi Kuhn had enough space to fire the 3 from the corner, and she canned it. Big basket there for the Lady Knights.
So that one goes off the leg of Sims. We're going to take a look at it here.
And you can see they had a lot more patience again. When they have patience, the open looks are going to come. Lexi Kuhn was wide open in that corner and paid off with that basket. That was a great offensive possession from the Lady Knights.
Nice feed taken away by Kuhn. A little over a minute to go here in the half. Now here's Quinn. Quinn gets it stripped away. Szabo driving, Dram on the defense. That layup is good. And a timeout taken by the Lady Knights, as it's now an 8-point Garnets lead.
Yeah, and this is a strong take by Sammy Szabo. Goes up, a little bit of contact there, but finishes through it. And a nice job of being physical at the rim and getting the 2 points.
But those 2 points came off of yet another turnover for the Lady Knights. One of the bigger problems this game. We've talked about it endlessly. So I don't need to say much more, but Erin Quinn just got a little too aggressive, and except for, keeping the drive and being patient, she drove right in, got it stripped, and that was a great way to answer back for the Garnets.
Yeah, and I hate that we have to keep harping on it, but I mean, it's really been such a big factor, and I think that is why we saw the Lady Knights held scoreless till almost there was 1 minute left in this second quarter.
Yeah, and that's going to definitely be a talking point for Coach McDonald as we approach halftime. The turnovers being the true deciding factor in this one. There's a lot of the points in the first half coming off of turnovers for Haddon Heights. One of the reasons why they're up right now.
And I think that Dan is right. When the Lady Knights have patience and they take their time and they don't rush, the looks will come, and I think that right now they're just trying to force a little bit too much, and they haven't cashed in on some easy looks. They've missed on a couple shots at the rim.
And I think they're doing that, and they're rushing a little bit because they're down, and they've had a bit of a frustrating first half, so they're just trying to get as many points as they can, as quick as they can, when in reality, they kind of need to take a step back and say, hey, this is what we need to do, this is what's going on, and I think we can do this.
Yeah, and you're right. Still another half of basketball to be played. There is much time for Coach McDonald to make a couple adjustments and the Lady Knights to will their way back into this game.
Here's Quinn driving toward the basket, puts it through. Big basket there for Quinn. So with 20 seconds left, it's a 6-point Garnets lead, and I'm sure the Garnets aren't going to really rush to do anything here.
Yeah, that was a big basket there from one of your senior leaders, and Aaron Quinn. Nice job of finding the bottom of the basket there. So we're going to take another look at it.
We'll take a look at it here. A nice drive here by Quinn. But now this is a big possession for the Lady Knights. You have less than 6 seconds to try and get a bucket on the board. Now here's Quinn. Fakes the shot. Quinn from 3. Big shot from Aaron Quinn. Makes it a one-possession game as we head to halftime.
And this is a major basket from Aaron Quinn. The pump fake to catch Szabo out of position, fires it up, and cans it at the buzzer for the Lady Knights.
And that is a great way to end the half, a great vibe to set to start the second half. An amazing job from, just as Jake said, one of their senior leaders, Aaron Quinn.
A great setup by the Lady Knights and a great job by Quinn to finish and send this Lady Knights team to halftime, only being down by 3. Second half action coming up right after this. It's a 3-point Garnets lead.
Hey man, where you going?
Yo, what the heck, bro? What the heck? Yo, man, chill. Yo, bro, chill. You okay, dude? Yeah, I'll be alright. I don't know why I did that.
Sorry for pushing you around, man. That was really messed up.
It's alright, bro. Just don't do it again.
Let me see that ID. Let me see that ID.
I guess I forgot it.
No entry.
Wait, no, come on!
Can I go to the bathroom?
It's getting late. I should really go to bed.
Girl, what are you worried about? Come on, it won't hurt if you stay up another hour.
You know what? You're right. It couldn't hurt to stay up for another hour or so. What? It's already 1 a.m.? I didn't even realize it was so late. I'm telling her I'm going to bed.
Oh my god, it's 7 a.m. Oh my god, ow! Ugh. Mom, I'm running late. Don't forget to pick up the kids later. Alright, I gotta go. Have a good day.
Why are you such a loser? Why am I such a loser? No, I'm not a loser. I'm cool. Many people think I am too.
Dude, you should really take your hood down. I heard there's so many people internal for an entire semester. Dude, that's just a rule. I'm not taking my hood down. That's stupid.
Hey, you know the rules. No hood. And where's your ID? Get to class.
How many times do I have to tell you? Get the hoodie off. That's it. I've had it with this hoodie business. Down to the vice principal's office now.
And welcome back, everyone, to Sterling Channel 19. The Lady Knights trail this one to the Haddon Heights Garnets, 22-19. I'm Jay Clark, joined by Brian McClernand and Dan Leakin. Here we are with the leading scorers at the half. Aaron Quinn with 7, Ireland Kay with 5, and Mackenzie McDonald with 4. And for the Garnets, you have Harris with 8, Diorio with 7, and Caraway with 3. Now we're going to take a look at some of the highlights from our leading scorers. First, starting with Aaron Quinn.
Yeah, Aaron Quinn, a very impressive first half from her, starting the game off with a nice drive inside to begin it. Then Aaron Quinn with a nice move, another drive toward the basket, able to sink that one, and ends off the half with an immaculate three-point shot, buzzer beater after the pump fake. One of the big stars for these Lady Knights here in the first half.
And now we're going to take a look at some of the highlights from Gab Diorio of Haddon Heights.
Gab Diorio has just been a big difference maker for this Haddon Heights Garnets team, and they've all done really well on the floor. They've made a big impact. As here we're going to look at Emma Harris whipping a nice 3 from beyond the arc. A really nice shot. And here another Diorio highlight. We have another Emma Harris. Such a dynamic team. Very impressive first half from the Garnets.
So the Garnets start with possession in this second half. As here's Harris outside. Finds Diorio in the corner. Cross-court pass. And good ball movement here from the Garnets. Poked around and now a whistle.
And even after the half, Haddon Heights showing a great ball movement sign. I mean, they're super fast with their decision making. They have good chemistry on where the other girl is going to be, and they've done a great job the entire game with that.
Pass was intended for Alexis Caraway, but was poked away by Aaron Quinn. So now Diorio to inbound. And Diorio fires up a 3, and that one is good for Gab Diorio. Good start for the Garnets.
And Jake, as you were saying, this Garnets team living and dying by the 3. In that first half, they couldn't really get it going, but recently they've definitely been connecting from beyond the arc.
Erin Quinn tries to answer back with a 3 of her own and does. So Erin Quinn, her second 3 of the night for the Lady Knights.
And that came off of a very physical screen from Ireland Kay. A really good job of knocking the defender and shaking him up a bit. Gave Erin Quinn a wide open look, and she cashed out. One of our stars of the half for the Lady Knights.
Back-to-back 3s for each team, and now another 3 for Diorio. This one offline. Rebound, Erin Quinn. Quinn slowing up the pace a little bit.
Yeah, definitely a pace change for the Lady Knights compared to their last game. In their home opener, moved a lot faster, but this time, taking on a team like the Garnets, got to slow it up a bit.
Another turnover there for the Lady Knights. Here's Emma Harris in transition. Blows by Erin Quinn. Layup doesn't go. And now Quinn going to run the break, finds Kay. Back to Quinn. And now the Lady Knights going to slow this one up. Now down on the low block is McDonald. She's doubled, shot is up and no good. Rebound, Zabo. Finding Emma Harris. Now in the corner for Diorio. Diorio's 3 is good. Another 3 for Gab Diorio.
And you see Sterling came to double Harris. Harris kind of ran the 3 on them a bit the first half, so they came and doubled Harris, which left Diorio wide open in the corner for a great look. That was a great offensive possession from the Garnets there.
Gab Diorio on fire to begin this second half with 2 3-pointers. Now McDonald in the low block. Shot is up and good for Mackenzie McDonald, who's back in the game after 3 fouls, had her sidelined for the majority of that first half.
Yeah, big bucket there for McDonald.
Emma Harris and another 3 for the Garnets. They cannot be stopped from beyond the arc. Sims with a nice pass to Duffy. Shot doesn't go. Rebound Diorio. And here is Harris, and the Garnets now going to run the break. Harris drives inside. Contact shot, no good. Rebound Duffy.
Duffy, a big part of the offensive game plan in their home opener not too long ago.
Sims from way downtown Doesn't go, bobbled around and rebounded by Duffy, an offensive rebound. Back out to Sims. Here's Kay. Now to Quinn, who's picked up by Harris. Haddon Heights staying aggressive defensively. Quinn drives inside, loses it. Bobbled around, and they'll say it was last touched by Sammy Zabo. Here's a look.
Another three there from Emma Harris. I mean, she has been unstoppable from behind the arc tonight. She has been one of the star players for the Garnets.
Well drawn up inbound play there, results in an easy bucket for Shane Duffy.
Shane Duffy had a big impact on that possession, really not losing keeping the pedal on the metal there and just keeping it going, keeping the engine going, and she didn't stop. That was a really good hustle possession from Shane Duffy.
Long two is no good from Zabo. Batted around, nice hustle play, but to no avail, as it will be Lady Knights ball.
Big bucket there from Duffy on your screen, getting minutes here in this second half after not really seeing any playing time in the first. We'll see if she plays an impact for the Lady Knights here in the second half, trailing this one by 5.
So here's Quinn looking. Ball was poked away by Fuller, but it will stay with the Lady Knights. Ireland Kay to inbound. So here's Quinn off the inbound from Kay. Quinn driving inside. Left-handed layup is no good. Defensive rebound for Diorio.
For the most part, Haddon Heights has done a decent job at keeping the Lady Knights in check when it comes to the layups inside the box.
Zabo's three off the mark. So here's Quinn, who's done a majority of running the offense for the Lady Knights to begin this second half. And a telegraph pass is intercepted there by Connor. Brielle Connor forcing another turnover for the Garnets.
And the turnover woes for the Lady Knights just continue in this second half, something that we've been talking about all night. We're sorry if we're getting very repetitive about it, but it just keeps continuing. A big frustrating factor here in this one. One of the reasons why the Lady Knights are trailing this one.
And even after a turnover like that, Erin Quinn makes a great play on defense.
And speaking of turnovers, the Lady Knights force one, and there's Ireland Kay with an easy transition basket.
Definitely coming into her own. I mean, she had a lot of pressure coming in, and I mean, she's done a great job. She's a great facilitator, and she makes some impact scores. That's a great play from Ireland Kay and a great defensive turnover.
Diorio's shot, no good. Strong rebound there from McDonald. Here's McDonald, finds Kay. Kay fires up a three, front iron. And here come the Garnets. Harris is running the break. Now slows up the pace, finds Zabo. Back to Harris. Quick ball movement here from the Garnets. Zabo has it, now back to Harris. Harris with a quick move outside, shot is up. Doesn't go, strong rebound there by Morgan Sims, who fires an outlet pass to Erin Quinn. Quinn for three. Doesn't go, rebound McDonald. Morgan Sims with a circus shot that doesn't go, and now Harris with the ball for the Garnets. Couple forced shots there by the Lady Knights.
Yeah, and an unfortunate goose egg there on that possession for the Lady Knights. And with these last few defensive possessions, they're playing very well. Hopefully they can capitalize offensively.
And both teams kind of going in a quick tempo here. Maybe they could slow it up.
Sims three is off the mark. Rebound McDonald. McDonald in the corner, nice pass to Quinn. Swatted away by Zabo. Her second block of the game.
And a great defensive play by Zabo once again. Doing a very good job in this second half of blocking the interior and forcing the Lady Knights to take some shots from beyond the arc.
And we've seen her, maybe you can find us on Facebook at Sterling Channel 19. We will have a bunch of stuff, like Castle Connections, highlights from sports. You'll see everything there. So go follow us on Facebook at Sterling Channel 19.
And Dan, you were not allowed to talk. Kay just wanted to promote Facebook, but Now a one-possession game here at the Castle, very big for the Lady Knights defense to lock down within these past few Haddon Heights possessions, but just not able to convert, especially on the few shots inside the box. So hopefully the offense can pick it up.
So a one-possession game, 31-28. The Garnets lead it, and it's been very back and forth, guys.
Yeah, very back and forth. I mean, Sterling facing a deficit and slowly able to climb their way back into it. And hopefully they can get some momentum here in this third quarter and can either tie it up or at least get within one on their next offensive possession.
As I was saying before the promo, I was trying to get it back, and I just remembered Zadbo from the outside has done a really good job of shooting. But not only that, she's a great defender on the inside as well. And we've seen how much of a dynamic player she has been throughout this entire game.
Another steal for the Garnets, and it looks like it's going to be called back on the over and back. So all null and void there. And you see it right there, the foot of Zoe Fuller goes over that line. So it's still Lady Knights ball, but another turnover to add to the margin. So here's Quinn trying to find McDonald off the screen. Another turnover, end up in the hands of Brielle Connor.
Yeah, just a pass that was a bit too strong to Mackenzie McDonald.
Shot is up and not good from Diorio, who started off the quarter very hot from beyond the arc. Here is Quinn. Quinn drives inside. Tough shot from Erin Quinn, and it is rebounded by Emma Harris. Less than a minute remains in this third quarter. Garnets lead this one 31-28. If you're just joining us, I'm Jake Clark, joined by Brian McLernan and Dan Leakin in the booth. Been a great game through almost three quarters. Good ball movement. Shot is up and gets front iron there. Here's Sims now. Quinn looking around, finds Kay. Back to Quinn. Quinn finding McDonald off the screen. Another turnover there, stolen away by Diorio. So here's Zabo at the top of the key, finding Emma Harris. Harris with 4 on the clock. Shot is no good. Here's Ireland Kay. Heaves it up from half court. Won't go. Garnets lead this one after 3. It's 31-28 as there's a great shot of some festive lights. We'll be back with fourth quarter action right after this.
Ooh, very pretty.
I can't believe I've been working on this homework for over an hour now. I only have to submit this last assignment and I'll finally be done. Who's messaging me? I don't know who this is, but I guess I'll just see what she wants and then I'll go to bed.
What?
It's got you all excited. I have a date with this girl I met on Instagram earlier this week. This is my first time meeting her in person though.
You just met this girl yesterday, and you're already going on a date with her?
You're crazy, man. You gotta be careful.
Whatever, man. You guys just may have a date tonight.
What is
up?
Welcome back to Sterling, Channel 19. A great shot of the Magnolia train station there. After 3 quarters, the Garnets lead it 31-28 over the Lady Knights. And the pace of play, guys, has really changed with Mackenzie McDonald out on the court. It's really kind of been trying to go up-tempo, and both teams have struggled to find buckets late in that third quarter. So we'll have to see how that changes, as now McDonald with the ball outside finds Quinn. Looking for McDonald, and that one was tipped and intercepted by Diorio. Trying to find Caraway. She stays with it. Caraway thought about pulling up from 3. Now good ball movement, and shot is swatted away by Paris Logan. Rejected Emma Harris there.
And if you can hear the barking in the stands, Paris Logan is an absolute dog. That was an amazing swat, amazing adjustment, a great play there from Paris Logan.
Caraway for 3, doesn't go. Rebound McDonald. And what a difference she's making on the boards for the Lady Knights. So here's Kay. Nice job on the give and go there. Now Kuhn for 3. Kuhn's 3 is no good. Rebound Caraway.
Yeah, and a big factor here for the Lady Knights, McDonald got into foul trouble early in this game, had 3 fouls in that first quarter, had to get subbed out for the majority of the second quarter.
So jump ball called. And Caraway lost her glasses there.
Definitely needs those.
Diorio looking to inbound, finds Harris. Harris driving inside, now kicks it out to Zabo. Zabo for 3, it's good. Another 3 for the Haddon Heights Garnets.
And because Emma Harris is so dynamic and can drive in and cause havoc, it left Zabo wide open for the 3. What an amazing drive in from Harris and a great shot.
Yeah, the 3 ball has been one of the Garnets' best friends here tonight. That and the turnovers they've been able to make on defense.
Now running the break as Caraway finds Diorio, and a nice job of executing on that fast break from the Garnets, and now a timeout. Excuse me, looks like we're gonna get a delay of game warning. We're gonna take a look here at the 3. Emma Harris, nice job driving inside, kicks it out to Zabo with a ton of space, and cans it from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and this Haddon Heights offense has been playing very fluently to start this fourth quarter. We'll see if they can continue that, and we'll see if Sterling can respond.
So here's Quinn. Finds Kay. Garnet's doing a nice job of keeping up the intensity defensively for all 4 quarters to this point. McDonald shot too short. Now Caraway finds Harris. 3 is up and no good. So now here is Quinn.
Yeah, and so far the Garnets, they played a complete game here tonight. Not really any glaring quarters where they've had any real issues. They're just having a complete game tonight overall.
Nice job on the runner there from Lexi Kuhn, making it a 6-point contest.
That was a nice fake and a really nice drive to the basket. Just a high IQ play from Lexi Kuhn.
Harris, cross-court pass to Zabo. Zabo, long 2, is off the mark, but it will be Lady Knights ball. We're going to take a look at this. Nice job of driving to the baseline and floating that one up and in for Lexi Kuhn.
Overall, she's having a very strong second half here in this one. Real factor in slowly cutting down the deficit for the Lady Knights.
Okay, inbounded to Quinn. About 5 minutes remaining here. 6-point game. The Lady Knights trail this one to the Haddon Heights Garnets. Here is Kuhn. Kuhn, pull-up jumper, off the mark. Rebound Diorio. So here is Caraway. Caraway running the break, finds Zabo. Zabo for 3, won't go. And Erin Quinn has been the primary ball handler in this second half for the Lady Knights, and that one taken away by Emma Harris. Good defensive play there from Emma Harris, who now drives in. And good job by Erin Quinn to take it right back.
Yeah,
McDonald.
Quinn showing her leadership, sorry Jake, here all throughout this game. A big shot there for Logan.
Strong take by Paris Logan, makes it a 4-point game with about 4 minutes to go in this fourth quarter. Zabo finds Diorio, who fires up a 3, and it is good. Gab Diorio has been on fire from beyond the arc for the Garnets.
Yeah, big timeout right there. Great shot from Gab Diorio. And now with less than 4 minutes to go, a 7-point contest. A big basket there for the Garnets to add on to their lead, and for them, hopefully widen the distance for this point margin.
And here's a nice contested shot from Paris Logan, but the Garnets have done what they've done the entire game and have responded perfectly to a great attempt. As you see here, a great shot from Gab Diorio, who's been on fire this entire game from beyond the arc. Almost looking like Steph Curry out there.
Look at Curry, man.
So inspirational.
So inspirational indeed.
So still time for the Lady Knights to go on a run, as there's just under 4 minutes, as you see there on your screen. Head coach Lauren Kendra of the Haddon Heights Garnets. So now we get back to the action on the floor. Erin Quinn bringing the ball up for the Lady Knights, working against Harris. Here's Kay. Kay with some space from beyond the arc. Shot doesn't fall. Nice offensive rebound by Paris Logan. And batted around and rebounded by Connor.
Paris Logan, a very aggressive defensive rebounder here for the Lady Knights. She has been very good getting the ball back for the Knights, just unfortunately not able to convert on that possession.
Here's Caraway, guarded tightly, and now stolen away, and now ends up in the hands of Kay. Kay running and fouled. We're going to take another look at this. It was poked away by Quinn. Ended up in the hands of Ireland Kay, who ran the break. And clear contact from Sammy Zabo. And these free throws are going to be pivotal here to try and spark a Lady Knights comeback. The first free throw in the dead silent gym is good for Ireland Kay, making it a 39-36 game with 3:11 left here on the clock. Second free throw is good. So a great job there at the charity stripe for Ireland Kay to make it a 5-point contest.
You could hear a pin drop here in this gym. I mean, just dead silent from the crowd to the cheerleaders to both benches. Just unbelievable silence.
And we take a look at some of the members here in the audience tonight. And it's been a great game to this point, guys. Back and forth with a bunch of lead changes, and it's anybody's game with 5 points being the margin between these two teams.
Yeah, and it was the Lady Knights who started off with the lead early, but then it was the Garnets who were able to come back. They tied it up at 11 going into the second quarter, and then pretty much from there, the Garnets have had the lead for the most part here tonight, but Sterling's just trying to edge their way back into this one.
You see some of the super fans there, Mr. Two-Thirds himself, Anthony Moudry. Brian Healy out of the fantasy playoffs, same with Mikey Tomkinson, chilling in the crowd tonight, watching some girls basketball.
Are you trying to throw some bids out there, Dan?
I am. I was the one that beat Mikey.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you. Back to basketball.
So we get back to basketball here. Gab Diorio to inbound and finds Emma Harris. Anybody's game here with 3 minutes remaining in a 5-point contest. The Garnets lead the Lady Knights, and they're looking to try and take as much time off the clock. And timeout, a great timeout called by head coach Lauren Kendra. So that was almost a pivotal turnover.
Yeah, and as we see the Sterling defense getting a little bit more antsy. I mean, Erin Quinn with a really nice swat. Swiper, no swiping, trying to take that ball away.
And you can find us on YouTube if you're watching us on cable. Sterling Channel 19 on YouTube covers all of the live sporting events, and much, much more with Castle Connections, with Mr. Claiborne, coaches shows, and even sometimes you'll see me and Brian up there accidentally filming something for a nightlife segment, which you'll be able to find over the holiday break. You can find all that on Channel 19's YouTube page.
We've been. Sorry, Dan, go ahead.
You can also find a great music video made by our very own Jake Clark. Scenes of an Italian restaurant spinoff with some of us in it.
Yeah, and then the nightlife segment has been something we've been working on for days and days and days. Big credit to Ben Nicholas for putting all this together. And you'll see that up within the next couple days.
So it's in the works, and now we get back to what's working on the court for the Garnets. You see here's Emma Harris outside to Connor. Here's Diorio, fires up a three. Front iron, rebound, Lexi Kuhn. And a foul called on the floor.
You can take a look at it right here. Three-pointer, no good. Big rebound there by Kuhn, a quick foul. Sterling only within 5 of the Garnet, so definitely not out of it. They have time on their side. Whoa, big voice crack from Brian McLernan here.
Ireland K with a nice full court pass to Aaron Quinn. Good ball movement, it was tipped, and another turnover created for the Garnets. So here is Emma Harris. Finds Diorio. And Zabo looking for a foul. Pleaded her case right to the officials. Now we are under the 2-minute mark. Strong take by Caraway, but it won't go. Here's Sims. Sterling's got to move with some urgency now. And a pass that is just out of the reach of Mackenzie McDonald.
And I think something we're starting to see with a little bit of the calls here, this game has been physical since the moment the tip-off happened, and I think the refs are starting to allow a little bit of go because we're getting to the nitty-gritty. They're not going to call something unless it's a blatant foul. So they're not going to call as much as they would in the beginning of the game, especially because of how physical it's went.
Pass was intended for Alexis Caraway, but was batted away by Montgomery Dram. And we've got a foul. Off the ball, looks like it's going to be against Aaron Quinn. Quinn's second foul of the contest, so no worry there to this point. Here is Harris. Harris driving towards the cusp. And we're going to get a whistle. Now Quinn's third foul.
Yeah, we saw Mackenzie McDonald earlier in that first quarter kind of get into foul trouble, and unfortunately seeing that here with Quinn here in probably the most important quarter of this one tonight.
And intercepted by Aaron Quinn there, and was poked and right into the hands of Coach McDonald.
Great pass.
Way to be heads up on the sideline.
She always stays locked in, especially in these tight contests.
So here is Montgomery Dram finding McDonald in the corner. Now Kay looking for Aaron Quinn. Was almost taken away by the Garnets. Nice job to save it was McDonald. Here's Quinn, nice pass inside to McDonald. And a great find from Morgan Sims to Mackenzie McDonald. Now makes it a 3-point game with about a minute to go. Ball was poked and tipped away. And here's McDonald. McDonald driving. McDonald finds Sims. Sims for three to tie. Doesn't go. Rebound Ireland K. And we'll stay with the Lady Knights. 50 seconds remain.
I'm getting goosebumps here in the gym, guys. 3-point game, 50 seconds left. Can't get much more exciting than this.
We've got a nail biter on our hands here. Inbound to Montgomery Dram. Dram slowing up the pace of the game, now looking to pass, finds Kay. And we've got a timeout called by Coach McDonald. 41.9 seconds remain.
And a smart timeout taken by Coach McDonald, just trying to reset some things. Didn't like the way it looked on the offensive set. We'll see how they can come out trailing this one by 3. You can follow us on Instagram at Sterling TV 19, behind the scenes information, pictures, and much more of all of our live events here at the Castle. You can find that and plenty more. See a ton of Mr. K up there on your screen and on Instagram when you follow us at Sterling TV 19.
I love Mr. K.
Don't we all? I love that man.
And some Swedish fish. Looks like somebody's hungry.
Loving that Grinch sweater. Very festive.
And so, with all that we've said about the turnovers and how great that Haddon Heights has played on the defensive side of the ball, it is a 3-point game in crunch time. 41 seconds remaining on the clock, a 3-point game, and the Lady Knights have the ball.
I'd be lying to you if I said my hands weren't very sweaty right now. I mean, this is a very close game. And, I mean, both teams have played such a hard game. It's going to be interesting to see who comes out on top.
So here is Aaron Quinn. Ball was poked away by Harris for a brief moment. Now Quinn finds Sims. Over to Ireland K. In the corner, and it's taken away by Zabo. And now Sterling is going to have to foul. And that was a critical turnover. Aaron Quinn now has 4 fouls, so that's something to watch out for, as the Lady Knights are probably going to look to intentionally foul for the remainder of this contest.
Unfortunate mental error there in terms of passing.
And so now Quinn is forced to foul, and that will be her 5th. She has to come out. So we've got a brief stoppage of play as Sterling will have to make a substitution for Aaron Quinn, who fouled out. And our next TV game is tomorrow, Wednesday, December 20th. It's wrestling. Sterling taking on Lindenwald here at the Castle. You can find it live on Channel 19. That's youtube.com/Sterling TV 19.
Is Gogo joining you for that broadcast?
I believe so. So it should be me and Anthony Gogolski on the mic as the Knights take on the Lions on the mat at 6 p.m. So now probably another intentional foul coming. Inbound to Harris, and Dram will have to foul, stopping the clock with 21 seconds remaining. So now it's going to be free throws for Emma Harris.
And while Ireland K was shooting her free throws, you could hear a pin drop. I can expect the opposite here for these 2 free throws from Emma Harris.
Emma Harris, a great game for the freshman to this point. First free throw is up and good. Makes it a 4-point contest. Mr. K is telling me in my ear that her brother is an outstanding baseball player for the Garnets. Second free throw, no good. So now a 4-point contest. 21.9 seconds remaining for the Lady Knights. They're going to have to move, and they're going to have to move fast. Here's Ireland K. K racing up the court. Here is K, going to have to force something. Sims. Clock keeps winding down, now 12 seconds. Dram to K. K fires up a contested 3, swatted away by Alexis Caraway. Harris still roaming around, and that should do it. So a strong win on the road for the Haddon Heights Garnets. And the turnovers plague the Lady Knights here tonight. The Garnets escaped this one with a victory, 40-36, the final score. Guys, any final thoughts on what a great contest it was here tonight?
Just, it was the turnover bug that bit the Lady Knights tonight. And it lasted throughout the whole game. I mean, there wasn't really a time where it kind of got away from them. It was just, they started off very well, and then it just kind of fell apart when the turnovers just started piling up, and that was the big story. Mackenzie McDonald getting in foul trouble early, Aaron Quinn in the foul trouble late. I mean, just unfortunately was not their night tonight, and they'll hope to bounce back in their next one.
And another thing, I mean, Garnet's defense really came in huge, especially towards the end. They telegraphed a lot of passes from the Lady Knights. It's like they did their homework, and they did a really nice job tonight, and a great win for the Garnets.
So the Lady Knights fall to 1-2 on the new season to the Garnets by a final score of 40-36. I'm Jake Clark, joined by Brian McClernand and Dan Leakin. Thanks to Mr. K in the truck. Have a great day, and as always, go Knights.
Go Knights.